let's get started with our Think Happy, Be Happy card. This cut, Think Happy, Be Happy, is from the new Close to My Heart Artistry Cricut cartridge, as is this, what would you call this? Pocket shape? I don't know what you call this. This shape right here with the heart. Okay, so we're going to get going on this. And I kept this little heart to put, I don't know, perhaps someplace and perhaps not. So who knows? We'll see. It'll be a surprise to all of us because I haven't decided yet. Okay, let's get started. I've got a 4.5. Okay, don't laugh. I had to look at this. I have a 9.5 by 4 3/4 size piece of paper. So it makes a 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 sized card. Now, I do not have a 4 3/4 here. Okay, so I'm just going to inch this up a 1/4 inch. Okay, and then cut it 5. That makes sense? Because 5 minus 1/4 would be 4 3/4. I know, we had to do math with this and I'm very sorry. I should have just made it 5 by 5, but I love me some math. No, actually, it's just timing me for a minute. I'm like, what was I doing? Why is it this weird size? I don't know. That's the way I laid it out when I put this on the Explorer. So we're going to go with it. This paper is from the Close to My Heart Fundamentals paper pack. What's kind of cool is it's shiny. Can you see it? It's shiny and it's got like a pattern on it on this side, and then it's got the pattern on this side. And it's got a whole bunch of different colors and they all have patterns, and isn't that awesome? So there you go. I'm going to stick this down. I love them actually because they add a little something something, you know, that's pretty easy to use. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this down, centered. Okay. That was easy. I'm just going to put this together because that's easy. All right. Now, if you did not make a backer piece like this, because you really don't, you could just put white here. So I just happened to make a backer piece because I did. Yes, I did. But you don't have to if you didn't want to. I could just have easily have filled out with white. So a lot of times I make these decisions, guys, and I just sort of do them, and I don't always have the best reason. So there's many ways, let's put it this way, there's many ways to do things. So I like to mix it up and do it differently. Is that working for you? I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to stick this down halfway through. Okie dokie. Is that about halfway? It's kind of hard because this is a little edgy. It is. Okay. Now, here comes some tricky parts here because it's only tricky because I got a lot of layers. Here's my black paper I was gluing on with before, and I've got my Bonding Memories glue and my tweezer bees. And my plan is, first thing, I got to put the white on the dark blue, and then I'm going to take the light blue and I'm going to kind of shadow it. So let's see how this turns out, guys. Aren't I funny? It's so funny. No, I think it's going to look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pen here. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, one point I forgot to mention. I cut these out, this thanks out, and you see there's a little sticky outy part there. Can you see the sticky outy part? You can probably at the bottom of the A. We need to trim that guy off, because I didn't trim him off real good. How do we do this? I should have done that before we started talking. Okay, there we go. Easy, easy. No problem. Let's make sure this is really sticky because sometimes this dries while I'm talking. And then that's no good. Okay. Now, it's going to go directly on this. It's going to go directly on this. Liquid glue gives you a minute to kind of wiggle it into place. How'd that work out? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. And then this is going to go ever so, this is the hardest part of the card. So really, as you see, we're practically done. Once we wrap this bad boy up, we're done. See how there's kind of a slight shadow? That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so how to do that? Sticky on this side. Let's choose a part that doesn't have, black part that doesn't have sticky on it. Can you see me? Yep, you can. Why are my tweezer bees are not holding down as much as I would like here. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to very carefully, ever so slightly, all right, that worked. I shouldn't always sound so astonished when these things work. You guys aren't going to have much faith here. God, she's always so surprised. No, it's just sometimes when you're on camera, these things feel kind of overwhelming. Like they might not work because that's the time you really want, you know, like you're really worried they won't work. So that's why I always kind of sound like, oh, phew, you know, because you might have watched a few videos and sometimes things don't work. And it's really, it's just, that's just life. And we got to roll with it and, you know, move on. And decide if it's worth getting upset about and try not to get upset and just make do. It's an opportunity to do something else and not freak out. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get this stuck down. Now, this card would kind of be good for a boy, a man, anybody really. Now, I'm just going to take this little heart in here. Remember, I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I could put it up there too. And I'm just going to put this in here. Easy, easy. Ah! Okay, not so easy when it comes off on your finger. Just make sure it's really stuck down that time. Whoopsie! All right, and we're done. Okay. Have a fabulous day. Take care.